In this installment, we're going to be going over the MLB slate for Wednesday, July 3rd. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chef D, and I'm here to bring you the winning ingredients for our Wednesday, July 3rd MLB slate we got going on. But before we deep dive into that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MetsNetShetsD. Don't forget about that TikTok at Chef_D91. And don't forget about that Patreon. Right now, we're at the homepage of the YouTube channel, currently at 6.72 thousand subscribers. Our road is 10K, and we are well on our way because you guys are showing up each and every single day. So continue to do so. Continue to like and comment. Everything helps the YouTube algorithm so we can grow to a broader audience. If you're not subscribed right now, you're absolutely missing out on the community that we're building on YouTube and on Patreon as well. It's a family unit over there, okay? So, speaking about that Patreon, we had three parlays. This was the main play, okay? Main play came through Guardians and Dodgers, all right? So I usually have a main, then the other two are trying to swing for the fences, all right? So we can hit a big one. But the main goal is to double up each and every day. So the double up came through Guardians and Dodgers. Like I said, the World Series prediction, the finals prediction for baseball will be coming out this week. It's going to be coming out this week. So you should get in now. Take opportunity beginning of the month to get in now for the future bets. Who I'm going to have winning the AL, who I'm going to have winning the NL, who I'm going to have winning the whole entire thing. All right. So sign up for that Patreon right now. The link is provided down below. I'm so excited to announce I have partnered with BetStamp and Sign Up Expert to provide you guys with an easier way to sign up with any sportsbook in your area. If you go to the link in the description down below, you will be directed to this page you see here. It automatically displays all available sportsbooks in your area plus their current promotions. For example, you could take the plays given in this video and apply it to any other sportsbooks you don't currently have and reap the rewards. Now let's get into the slate. First game, we're going to be in Lone Depot Park here. Miami Marlins 30-55 going against the Boston Red Sox 45-39. We have the Red Sox as road favorites -145 on the money line with the comeback of the Miami Marlins at a +120. Total run set at 8.5. All right. For the public bet percentage, 93% of the bets, 73% of the money, all on the side of Boston. For the total runs, 94% of the bets, 97% of the money towards the over 8.5. Brian Bello here, 7-5 with a 5.55 ERA, going up against Trevor Rogers, 1-8 with a 4.87 ERA. So right now we got two very, very untrustworthy pitchers here on the mound. Bello has been very inconsistent this year versus lefties. Main issue is against lefties. A 1.87 home run per 9, a 283 batting average, a 1.66 whip, the xFIP at 4.76, and he's going to see 5 lefties. So that does not look good already off the bat. And when you're looking at the line is more on the side of upset can happen. Yesterday's line was more telling that the Red Sox should win. This one is a little bit of a closer contest here. Trevor Rogers on the other side, he has a 5 ERA at home. He's not good as well. As you can see, he's 1-8. His home run per 9 against righties is a 1.16, a batting average of 279, and a whip at 1.52. So across the board here, both of these guys are struggling. My favorite play on this particular game is going to be the over 8.5 runs, or over. You could take the over runs in the first 5 innings as well. Definitely like the over in this game. If I had to choose a team, I would lean towards the Marlins at +1.5. That's what I would encourage. Play it safe here, but that's why they juiced it at this -140 here. So over in total, and give me the +1.5. Next up in PNC Park here, St. Louis Cardinals 44-40 going against the Pittsburgh Pirates 40-44. Cardinals are underdogs here, road underdogs +100. Pirates are favored right here, -120. Total run set at 8. Public bet percentage here, heavy on the side. No, it's more so bets wise, 76% on the Pirates, but it changes. It almost becomes 50-50 between Cardinals and Pirates here when you're looking at the money. So where the sharps are coming in at, it's almost a 50-50 split on the money line. Total runs set at 8, 93% of the bets, 91% of the money towards the over 8 runs. We have a very interesting pitching matchup here. Miles Mikolas, 6-7 with a 5.32 ERA. He's been better than what you see that average at. And Jared Jones, 5-6 with a 3.66 ERA. He's been phenomenal at home. So Mikolas on the road pitches a little bit better on the road as well with a 4.59 ERA. He did get lit up. That's the reason why his ERA is at a 5.32. He gave up 9 runs against Cincinnati in his last start. That's the reason why his ERA is so high. But he's been pitching really good this year. And his last meeting against the Pirates as well, 7 innings, 6 strikeouts, 0 earned runs. So that's what I'm expecting out of Mikolas. Jared Jones, on the other hand, like I said, has been phenomenal at home with a 2.20 ERA. He usually shuts down righties, but lefties are going to be his issue. The K rate against the lefties is a 30% K rate, but he gives up power to lefties with a 1.19 home run per 9. So this one here, I'm going to be going with the Cardinals. It's weird why they got the run spread on the side of the Cardinals too. Maybe I need an updated line. But as of right now, that's what they're saying. So, give me the Cardinals in this game, going up against Jared Jones. He's been very good at home. That's the scary part. But I'm going to be leaning with, if I can get Cardinals plus 1.5, I'll take that. But, so Cardinals plus 1.5. And the over-under, I'm going to say under 8 runs here. I'm going to disagree with the public. I do expect Mikolas to bounce back with a better pitching performance. And you already got the fact that Jared Jones is great at home as well. So under 8 and give me the plus 1.5 on the Cardinals. Next up, we have the Washington Nationals in Nationals Park here. 39-46 going up against the New York Mets, 42-41. Looking at the current odds, Mets are road favorites, minus 130 with the comeback of the Nationals at a plus 105. Total run set at 8.5. For the public bet percentage, 81% of the bets on the Mets, but 56% of the money is coming in on the Mets. So sharps are coming in on that side of the Washington in this game. Total runs, 98% of the bets, 98% of the money towards the over 8.5. Pitching matchup here, Christian Scott, 0-2 with a 3.90 ERA. Going up against Mitchell Parker, 5-4 with a 3.32 ERA. Christian Scott, this is a spot where the Nationals should salivate here. He has a big problem against lefties, and he's going to see 5 lefties in this lineup. He's given up a 302 batting average against lefties, a 1.31 whip, a 382 BABIP. And versus righties, his issue is power. So the power he's given up is a 1.59 home run per 9, which is really high. And the xFIP is at 4.65. On the other side, Mitchell Parker, he plays very good at home with a 2.27 ERA, similar to Jared Jones at home. And versus righties, the home run per 9 is a 1.09. The batting average at 200. The whip is below 1 at 0.81. And the xFIP is at 3.90. So phenomenal numbers across the board here. We have the Nationals coming in a spot where they just lost back-to-back games. And this is a 4-game series. I do expect them to get at least one. And this is the perfect pitching spot where they can get some runs together here and should be able to get the win. So give me the Nationals on the money line. And for this game, I do expect bats to be cracking here. We've seen it so far in the majority of these games between these two teams. Give me the over 8.5. I think it's going to be on the side of Washington that opens things up. In Truist Park here, we have the Atlanta Braves, 46-37, going up against the San Francisco Giants, 42-44. Right now at the current odds, Braves big favorites, minus 210 on that money line with the comeback of the Giants at a plus 170. Total run set at 8. All right, for the public bet percentage here, 86% of the bets, 67% of the money on the side of the Braves. So We have some sharp money coming in on the Giants there. Total runs, 99% of the bets and 97% of the money towards the over 8 runs. All right, we have an okay pitching matchup here, kind of one-sided a little bit. Jordan Hicks 4-4 with a 3.36 ERA. He's been fine this year. Chris Sale has been phenomenal, 10-3 with a 2.79 ERA, nearly untouchable. He's been the ace for the Braves this season. Love him in this spot here. Jordan Hicks, on the other end, has been solid, like I said, but he has some raised numbers on the road against lefties. All right, so the average is okay, 258 batting average, but the WHIP is very concerning. The WHIP is at a 2.18, which you rarely see, and an xFIP. So expected numbers here are telling me a 6.72 expected ERA. That is concerning. So we're going to be going with the lefties here. You're going to see about 4 lefties in this Atlanta Braves lineup. Give me the Braves in this spot on the money line. Give me the Braves minus 1.5. And I'll be taking, I think it's going to be one-sided. Give me the under 8 runs in the total. In Wrigley Field, we have Chicago Cubs 39-47 going up against the Philadelphia Phillies 56-29. Looking at the current odds, Phillies are road favorites minus 135 on that money line, with the comeback of the Chicago Cubs at a plus 110. Total set at 7.5. For the public bet percentage here, we have 8.5. 89% of the bets, 97% of the money towards the Philadelphia Phillies on the money line. For the total, 98% of the bets, 97% of the money on the over 7.5 in this particular matchup, which is intriguing here. Zach Wheeler 9-4 with a 2.74 ERA. Going up against Shada Imanaga 7-2 with a 3.07 ERA. Zach Wheeler has been phenomenal this year for the Philadelphia Phillies. As you can see in his ERA and his winning percentage here at 9-4. Not a lot of issues here on the side of Zach Wheeler. Shada Imanaga has been phenomenal at home as well, but his last 2 starts have been a little bit concerning, all right? So his last 7 days ERA is a 4.50. The start before the Giants, all right, he got the win, but it went all the way. It was a late game here. He got the win, though. 6 innings, 3 earned runs, only 3 Ks. So we've seen 2 back-to-back performances with low strikeouts from Imanaga. And in the start before the Giants against the Mets, it was 3 innings pitched. It was 10 earned runs, 3 home runs, and only 3 strikeouts. So we've seen a downturn. He was at least getting 6 to 7 each and every game. Last 2 games, he has been struggling. He tends to pitch better at home. But I get it. No Schwarber, no Bryce Harper. This should be a spot where you got your ace on the mound and you can control them. But this is a lefty here. Philadelphia Phillies are good against lefties, even without those 2 guys. This is a formidable team here. I would definitely go towards the under. All right, give me the under 7.5. I think it's going to be low scoring environment in this one. We have 2 very good pitchers here, but I think the Philadelphia Phillies get to that bullpen and get this win. So give me the money line or the Phillies and give me the under 7.5. All right. In the Globe Life Field, we have the Texas Rangers 39-46 going against the San Diego Padres 46-43. Looking at the odds right now, Rangers minus 145 on that money line with the comeback of the Padres at a plus 120. Total run set at 9. For the public bet percentage, 79% of the bets and 87% of the money on the Rangers here. Total runs, 95% of the bets, but 57% of the money are towards the over 9. People are creeping in on that under. Public money and sharps creeping in on the under in this particular game in Texas. So, pitching matchup here. Adam Mazur, 1-2 with a 7.25 ERA. John Gray, 3-4 with a 3.77 ERA here. Mazur, everyone's looking at his ERA and jumping all over the Rangers. That's why you see a strong money percentage there. But on the road, he has the ERA at a 2.79. Okay, so different story on the road, and his strikeout rate against righties is at 26%. So those are going to be some positive signs for him. On the side for John Gray here, he has a lot of issues against lefties, a major issue against lefties. And he's going to see 5 lefties in this lineup. His home run per 9 is at a 1.59, a 303 batting average, a 1.76 whip, and the xFIP is at 4.83. So 5 lefties. You have a lot of issues against lefties. Definitely gives up power to lefties as well. I like the Padres here. You can take that run spread at a +1.5, keep it safe, or you can go for the gusto and take the Padres on a money line at a +120. And I'm going to be leaning towards the over 9 runs here in this one, but I do expect the Padres to prevail at the end of the day. Last but not least, we are in Kauffman Stadium. Kansas City Royals 47-40 going against the Tampa Bay Rays 43-42. Looking at the current line right now, Rays road favorites very slightly, -115 on that money line. Comeback of the Royals at a -105. Total run set at 8.5. For the public bet percentage here, 63% of the bets, 80% of the money coming in on the Royals side here. Crazy. I was not expecting that because the line, it would be more adjusted to the Royals. So that'll be a little fishy there. Total runs, 85% of the bets, 85% of the money towards the over 8.5 runs. All right. Now, starting pitching matchup here, Ryan Peepwat. I think I said it right. Y'all made fun of me last time because I said Peapot, but I'm gonna say it French, I guess. Peepwat. Let me know. I don't know how to say his last name. All right. 4-4 with a 4.40 ERA. Michael Wacha, 4-6 with a 3.91 ERA. Peepwat or Ryan. We'll just go with Ryan. Ryan on the road, his ERA is a 3.46. He pitches better on the road with this ERA to 3.46. Low average and low whip to both lefties and righties. He does have a slight issue going against lefties here with a 1.54 home run per 9, and against righties, a home run problem of a 1.26 home run per 9. So watch out for home runs. Other than that, he's been solid average-wise and whip-wise, all right? But he might give up an occasional home run here and there to lefties and righties. Michael Wacha, he's been very serviceable for the Royals this year. Hasn't had a big blow-up spot as of yet. But when you dig deeper and you look past the low ERA, you're seeing an issue against lefties. He's given up a 317 batting average, okay? 317 batting average against lefties, a 1.63 whip, a BABIP. Any BABIP past 300 is way too high. BABIP 4.04, xFIP at 3.60. So he's going to see 5 lefties in this lineup for the Rays, and this is going to be a cause of concern. This is where they can attack Michael Wacha in the Royals here. So I'm going to be going with what Vegas is telling me right now because they priced them at the correct price. Rays should be favored here. Give me the Rays in this spot on the money line. And for the over-under, I'm going to go with the under 8.5 runs, all right? I do expect the Rays to get some runs. I expect Ryan to pitch strong in this one. Not saying a lot of runs get tagged up here, but this is looking like a 4-1 type of game. That's what I'm expecting between the Rays and Royals. So give me the Rays money line. Give me the under 8.5 as well. So there's going to be a selection for the Wednesday slate. Let me know in that comment section down below. What are your thoughts or even props that you have for Wednesday as well? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure if you want to be signed up for the future bets, for the daily plays, and for access to the chat, you go to that Patreon link provided down below. And I'll be back with another video very soon. All right. Peace out.